everyone! Welcome to today's fun learning adventure in Pet World. I'm your math tutor for today, and we're going to explore something super cool, the Pythagorean theorem. And even more exciting, Pythagorean triples. Let's get ready to discover how triangles can surprise you in ways you've never imagined. Before we begin, here are our learning goals for today. There are: understand and model the Pythagorean theorem, identify Pythagorean triples, and finally, prove triples using algebra and geometry. Let's tackle all three with fun and focus. Have you ever noticed Pythagorean theorem in real life? They are everywhere, on staircases, in roof design, and even in Quranic values about precision and honesty in measurement. As Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala says in Surah Al-An'am, verse 152, and give full measure when you measure and weigh with an even balance. So, when we learn math, we're not just using our brains, we're building our character too. Wow, math is truly all around us. Look at this triangle. Oh, do you think it's a right angle triangle? How can you tell? Is it just by its shape? Or is there a mathematical way to prove it? Let's find out together. Aha! This triangle is a right angle triangle at point A. That means angle A is exactly 90 degrees. The longest side, opposite the right angle, is called hypotenuse, that side BC. And the other two sides, AB and AC, are called the legs. Do you think there's a special relationship between the three sides of this triangle? Yes, and that's what makes the Pythagorean theorem so powerful. And now, here's the magic formula. In a right angle triangle, we have AB squared equal to CA squared plus BC squared. This is a form of Pythagorean theorem. But wait, we're not done yet. There's one way to understand this theorem. For example, we can use the area of squares on each side of the triangle. AB squared plus CA squared plus 4 times area of the triangle equal to BC squared plus 4 times area of the triangle. Cancel the triangle areas. And yes, AB squared plus CA squared equal to BC squared. So, we prove it again. That's the heart of Pythagorean theorem. Isn't it cool how geometry helps us see it clearly? Okay, so now, let's say it formally. The square of the hypotenuse in a right angle triangle is equal to the sum of the square of the other two sides. This is the Pythagorean theorem, a classic and very useful. Now, how can we tell which angle is a right angle? Just by the sides. First, if A squared equal to B squared plus C squared, then the triangle is a right triangle at vertex A. Remember, A is the longest side. Next, if B squared equal to A squared plus C squared, the right angle is at B. So, the position of the longest side changes the location of the right angle. And if C squared equal to A squared plus B squared, the triangle is right angle at C. Easy, right? Just square the side and match the sum. So, once again, whether it's A squared equal B squared plus C squared or any variation that tell us the triangle is right angle, depending on which side is the largest. Let's see how it works with an example. Here's a problem. In triangle ABC, BC is 50 centimeter and AB is 9 centimeter. What is AC? So first, use 225 equal 81 plus AC squared. So, AC squared equals 144. That means AC is equal to 12 centimeters. So, the answer is 12 centimeter. That's option C. That's right. Based on our calculation, side AC must be 12 centimeters. We use the Pythagorean theorem and solve it step by step. Now, let's go one level up. There are special sets number called Pythagorean triples. It's like 3, 4, 5, 5, 12, 13, 7, 24, and 25, 12, 16, and 20. These numbers always make right angle triangles. Try squaring and adding them. It works like a charm. Let's test if 12, 16, and 19 centimeters can form a right angle triangle. Okay, in that case, we know that A equal to 19 centimeter because A is the longest side and B is 12 centimeter and C 16 centimeters. 19 squared equals to 361. 12 squared plus 16 squared equals 144 plus 256, which is 400. Since 361 is less than 400, the triangle is acute, not a right angle. So remember, the Pythagorean theorem helps us figure out the type of triangle too. Let's break down how to classify the triangle when you know the three side lengths. We start by assuming the longest side is side A, the possible of hypotenuse. Then, compare the square of side A with the sum of the square of the other two sides B and C. So, if A square equals B square plus C square, then it's a right angle, perfect for Pythagoras. If A square less than B square and plus C square, the triangle is acute. All angles are less than 90 degrees. If A square is greater than B square plus C square, the triangle is obtuse. One angle is greater than 90 degrees. So, just by squaring and comparing, we can tell the type of triangle without measuring angles at all. That's all for today's math mission. Don't forget to scan the QR code here for the reply. Thanks for watching, and remember, math is everywhere, even in the roof above your head. See you next time with another exciting lesson in Math World. Bye-bye!